here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. From his own end zone, here we go. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
Putting a receiver in motion. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield. And a back who can show off his wheels.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Set up. Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, set.
Play action with Nix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he gets him around 6 there. The former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Nix off the play action. Completes this one to Gray. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Come on, set. Ready.
It's Nix out of the pistol. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Nix from the gun. He finds him beyond the marker. And they bring him down around the 34. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
They'll throw again. Nix. Completed to his running back. This is ahead for about 5. Roger McCreary brings him down that time.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Go!
3rd down give to Robinson. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. A 3-yard gain leaves him just a little short. A decision to make now on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
4th and 3, drive on the line.
Let's go now. Cup 19. Cup 19. Warrior 70. Set go.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He's on the move. He's got it to his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Ready?
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Ready? Break. Set up. Set up.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Lion. Here we go. Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. They've made it to 1st and goal on their opening drive, hoping to start this game with 6.
Check. Hurt. Hurt. Ready, ready.
Robinson has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
South. Where's the hot? Why, Tony?
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Oh, hey, south. Whoa.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Takes it in at the 26. And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40. Nice return there, 15 yards gain. And the Ravens will go on offense. 1st and 10 from the 41. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Now Nix. Throw left side, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Robinson on the inside give. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Street. Ready. 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. 3 yards puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 3rd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens with a chance to boost their lead. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. To throw, here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. Stays upright. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Here we go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be their football.
Got it. Ready?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Go! Hut, hut.
Nix now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready.
Nix. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Let's go now.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready.
Hauled in left side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have... before halftime.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's go.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Track at 60. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.